Most men don't wear jeans wrong because they lack style. They wear them wrong because denim is the one piece we stopped evaluating. It felt automatic when we were younger. But as your presence shifts and the way you carry yourself matters more, jeans can elevate you or quietly work against you. I've made every mistake myself. The rise that shortens your frame, the length that collapses on your shoes, the wash that contradicts your outfit. Small details, big impact. So in this video, I'll show you how to wear jeans with intention, the way they're meant to serve you. The pieces I rely on are linked below if you want to explore them further. Let's get into it. 1. The rise that ruins everything. Most men wear the wrong rise without even realizing it. Too low and the jeans drag your proportions downward. Too high and the whole outfit feels stiff and outdated. The rise is subtle and a small detail most guys never think about, but it controls the balance of your entire silhouette. I learned this the hard way. I'd pick jeans based on comfort alone. If they felt fine at the waist, I'd assume they were the right pair. But a low rise always sits under the stomach, and once it does that, everything else gets thrown off. Your torso looks longer, your legs look shorter, and your shirt never falls clean. A high rise fixes some of that, but too much height starts to look costume-like instead of modern. The answer is finding the rise that sits on your natural waist, not under it, not halfway up your ribs, just where your body naturally hinges. Once you hit that sweet spot, everything straightens out. Your legs feel longer, your proportions sharpen, and your posture looks more intentional without you doing a thing. If you want a pair that gets this right without guesswork, something like the Buck Mason Ford Standard nails that balanced, mid-rise shape that works on almost every body. Get the rise right, and half the battle is already won. But even with the perfect rise, most men still sabotage their look with the next mistake, choosing jeans that are either too tight or far looser than they think. And that's where we're going next. 2. The fit that looks forced. If there's one mistake I see almost everywhere, it's men wearing jeans that are either too tight or too loose. Both come from the same place, uncertainty. When you're younger, you can get away with extremes. Tight feels sharp, loose feels comfortable, and you don't think twice about it. But with age and with a sharper sense of how you want to show up, those extremes start working against you. I used to buy jeans the way a lot of guys do. I'd size down because I thought slimmer meant cleaner, or I'd size up because I didn't want to feel restricted. Neither one looked the way I imagined. Too tight denim makes your legs look tense, like you're trying too hard to hold a shape. Too loose denim does the opposite, swallowing your frame and adding weight you don't have. Both take attention away from you and put it on the jeans. The fix is a clean, understated silhouette that follows the line of your body without gripping it. A true slim straight, something that has movement but not excess. When you find the right fit, you'll feel it immediately. Your stride changes, your shirts fall cleaner, and your outfit looks intentional instead of improvised. A pair like the Rag & Bone Fit 2 is a perfect example, structured where it matters, relaxed where it should be. But even when the fit is spot on, there's another detail most men overlook, and it's the silent deal breaker for almost every good pair of jeans: the length. And that's the next piece we need to fix. 3. The length that doesn't stop talking. The easiest way to ruin great jeans is letting them stack and bunch on your shoes. Most men don't notice it because it feels normal. You put the jeans on, they hit the shoe, they pull a little. No big deal. But that extra fabric changes everything. It makes your legs look shorter, your shoes look heavier, and your whole outfit lose its shape. I used to shrug this off too. I'd tell myself the length would break in, or that a little stacking made the jeans look lived in. But denim isn't soft dress fabric. When it bunches, it doesn't glide, it clumps. It creates horizontal lines that draw the eye downward and interrupt the clean, vertical shape that makes a man look sharp and put together. But the fix isn't complicated. Your jeans just need to touch the top of your shoe and stop. A slight intentional break. Not a pile of extra cloth and not a cropped, ankle-bearing jump cut. Just a clean line that frames the footwear and keeps your proportions balanced. The moment you see that straight drop, the whole outfit lifts. Your stance feels sharper. Your shoes have room to breathe. Everything looks deliberate instead of accidental. If you want a pair that holds that line without collapsing, something like the Levi's 501 with a proper hem has that sturdy, structured leg that falls the way denim should. Once the length is right, the silhouette makes sense. But length is only one half of the story. The wash you choose can either elevate that silhouette or completely contradict it. And that's where most men go wrong next. 4. The wash that works against you. Most men think the fit is the whole story, but the wash you choose can undo the entire outfit before you even walk out the door. Denim isn't just fabric, it's tone, depth, contrast, and mood. And when the wash doesn't match the rest of what you're wearing, nothing feels cohesive. I used to treat denim like a neutral. Dark, light, mid, it didn't matter. If the jeans fit, I assumed they worked, but wash changes everything. Dark denim makes an outfit feel sharper, cleaner, more intentional. Light denim softens the look and pushes it into casual territory, even if the rest of the outfit is structured. Mid-wash sits between the two, And when you pair it with the wrong pieces, it can leave the outfit feeling indecisive instead of effortless. The mistake most men make is letting the wash dictate the message instead of choosing a wash that supports it. If you're wearing leather boots, a wool coat, or anything with structure, dark denim will always feel more mature and put together. If you're wearing a sweatshirt, a tee, or sneakers, a lighter or mid-wash can make the outfit feel relaxed without slipping into sloppy. Once you understand that balance, your jeans stop working against you and start working for you. A pair like the Acne Studios North in a clean, dark rinse is the perfect example of denim that sharpens an outfit instead of competing with it. With wash sorted out, the jeans finally start to feel intentional. But even the best-fitting, best-washed pair won't reach its full potential if you skip the next step, something most men never think to do. It's time to tailor them. 5. Skipping the tailor. Most men will spend $200 on a new pair of jeans before they'll spend $60 to fix the pair they already own. I used to be the same. Tailoring felt unnecessary, maybe even excessive. Jeans were casual, so why treat them like something that deserved precision? But the truth hit me the first time I hemmed a pair to the exact length I needed. Suddenly the jeans didn't just fit, they belonged to me. No stacking, no dragging, no awkward fold at the ankle. The leg fell clean, the silhouette sharpened. The whole outfit felt intentional in a way that buying a new pair never accomplished. Most guys avoid tailoring because denim feels rugged and durable, like it shouldn't need adjustments. But denim is stiff. It doesn't drape on its own. It needs to be shaped to your leg so it looks deliberate instead of random. The fix is easy: a simple hem, a slight taper, or even tightening the seat can take a pair from good enough to exactly right. And once you experience that difference, you stop guessing with sizes and start shaping denim to you, not the other way around. If you want a pair that becomes even better with a small adjustment, something like the American Eagle Slim Jean responds beautifully to a clean hem or a light taper. Tailoring doesn't change the jeans, it changes the way you carry yourself in them. But even the best tailored pair can fall apart if you choose the wrong footwear, because shoes dictate how denim should fall, move, and balance your frame. That's where most men slip up next. 6. The shoe that shifts everything. Most men think jeans are the foundation and shoes are the afterthought, but in reality it's the shoes that decide whether a pair of jeans looks intentional or completely out of place. I learned this the hard way. I'd find a great pair of denim, get the rise right, the fit right, even the length perfect, and then ruin the whole look by pairing them with shoes that fought the silhouette instead of supporting it. Different shoes carry different visual weight. A sleek sneaker or loafer creates a clean, low-profile shape. A heavier boot adds structure and presence. When your jeans don't match that weight, the proportions collapse. Slim jeans with bulky boots make your legs look narrow and your feet look oversized. Wide or straight leg jeans with minimal sneakers make the denim look sloppy and disconnected. The fix is simple. Let the shoe tell the jeans what to do. If you're wearing a clean leather sneaker, your jeans need a straight or slim straight leg that drops neatly without swallowing the shoe. If you're wearing a structured boot, a slightly fuller leg balances the weight and lets the denim break with intention. Once I started matching the denim to the shoe, and not the other way around, my outfits became sharper without adding a single new piece to my wardrobe. A pair like the Clark's Desert Boot is a perfect example of footwear that shapes how your denim should fall. Not too heavy, not too minimal, just balanced. But even with the right rise, fit, length, wash, tailoring, and shoes, there's one trend that men hold on to far longer than they should: skinny jeans. And it's time to talk about it. 7. Holding on to skinny jeans after they've had their moment. There's a point in every man's style journey where he realizes something he relied on for years doesn't work anymore. For a lot of guys, that moment is skinny jeans. They were everywhere for more than a decade. They felt modern, clean, sharp, and if you wore them back then, they probably did look good. But the problem with skinny denim isn't that it's out. It's that it stops respecting your proportions as you mature. I held on to mine longer than I want to admit. Not because I loved the look, but because I was used to it. Skinny jeans trick you into thinking they're flattering by removing all excess fabric. But as you get older, that tightness doesn't read as confidence. It reads as tension. They cling to the leg in a way that highlights every line instead of shaping the silhouette. And the moment you try to pair them with boots, coats, or anything with structure, the outfit loses balance. The fix isn't to swing to the opposite extreme. You don't need wide legs or exaggerated cuts. A clean, slim straight does everything skinny jeans used to do, but with maturity and subtlety. It follows the leg without gripping it, gives you room to move, and works with every shoe in your rotation. A pair like the APC Petty New Standard has that refined shape, modern without trying too hard. Letting go of skinny jeans isn't about giving up a trend. It's about choosing a silhouette that supports the man you are now, not the one you were 10 years ago. But even with the right cut, there's another way men unintentionally break their look: at the cuff, and that's what we need to fix next. 8. The cuff that gives you away. Cuffing jeans seems simple, but it's one of those details that quietly reveals whether a man understands proportions or just copies whatever he saw online. I've had phases where I over-rolled, under-rolled, pin-rolled, and even cuffed jeans that had no business being cuffed at all. Every mistake came from the same place, trying to force style instead of allowing denim to fall the way it should. Most men cuff their jeans to fix a length problem, not to add intention. They roll too many times, creating a thick band that distracts from the entire outfit. Or they add a tiny half roll that looks unintentional, like the jeans just happen to sit that way. And the pin roll? It can work with sneakers, but on the wrong denim, it makes the leg taper unnaturally, drawing the eye to the ankle instead of the silhouette. The right cuff is simple. One clean fold, no more than an inch, used only when the outfit actually benefits from it. A single cuff adds a bit of visual weight at the hem, works beautifully with boots and clean sneakers, and makes the jeans feel tailored without altering them. If you're wearing heavy selvage, a subtle cuff can even highlight the fabric, like you see with something structured like the Levi's 505 in a midweight denim. But the moment the cuff starts calling attention to itself, it's no longer helping you. It's competing with your proportions. And before we move on, this is the perfect place for your mid-video reminder. Everything I mentioned in this video, and from the jeans to the shoes to the outerwear I pair them with, is linked below in the description. And if you're enjoying this so far, hit subscribe. It helps more men find this and keeps videos like this coming. 9. Treating all denim like it's the same fabric. Most men talk about denim like it's one thing. Jeans, blue, durable, end of story. But the more time I've spent wearing and studying denim, the more I've realized how different it can be. How the weight, texture, weave, and stretch completely change how a pair looks and behaves. Treating all denim the same is why a lot of men can't figure out why their favorite pair never looks as good as they imagined. I used to buy jeans based only on the fit. If they hugged the waist and sat clean through the leg, I was sold. But then I'd notice how some pairs collapsed at the knee after a few hours, while others kept their structure all day. Some felt heavy and rigid, almost armor-like. Others draped too softly and made the outfit feel unfinished. None of that was about the cut, it was the fabric. So just remember, heavier denim gives you presence. It holds a straight line. It sharpens the silhouette. Lighter denim is easier to move in, but needs a more controlled fit, or it can start to sag. And stretch denim is comfortable, sure, but too much stretch makes jeans lose their shape within months. Once you understand these differences, you stop expecting one pair to do every job. A mid-weight selvage like the Uniqlo Selvage Slim is a great example of denim that keeps its structure without feeling stiff. The point isn't to become a fabric expert, it's to recognize that denim is a spectrum, and the right fabric depends on the look you're trying to create. But even when you choose the right fabric, there's one more mistake men make: pairing jeans with outfits that were never meant for them. And that's where we're headed next. 10. Wearing jeans with outfits that need structure. There's a reason some outfits feel off even when every individual piece is solid. You pair a nice jacket with jeans, look in the mirror, and something feels mismatched. Not bad, just not balanced. And most men never realize this comes down to structure. Some outfits demand a cleaner, more architectural line than denim naturally provides. I've made this mistake more times than I can count. I'd throw on a sharp wool coat or a blazer, expecting the jeans to rise to the occasion. But denim is a casual fabric by nature. It absorbs light, softens outlines, and introduces texture. That works beautifully with knitwear, boots, and laid-back outerwear, but it fights against pieces that need form and clarity. You end up with a top half that looks intentional and a bottom half that looks relaxed. The outfit never fully commits either way. The fix isn't to avoid pairing jeans with structured pieces, it's to choose denim that supports them. A darker wash, a straighter leg, and a fabric with some weight instantly elevate the combination. The line becomes cleaner, the proportions sharpen, and the jacket finally looks like it belongs. A pair like the Buck Mason Japanese Loom State Selvage does this perfectly because it has the structure to stand next to more refined layers without collapsing. When you start matching the formality of your denim to the formality of what you're wearing on top, the whole outfit feels like one idea instead of a compromise. That's the difference between good enough and quietly impressive. And with that, we can finally step back from all the mechanics and talk about what this really comes down to: your presence, your intention, and the way you show up. The more I've refined my style, the more I've realized jeans aren't really about denim. They're about intention. When the rise is right, the fit is clean, and the wash supports the rest of your outfit, you carry yourself differently. Not louder, just clearer. Dressing well isn't reinvention, it's alignment. If you want to try any of the jeans I mentioned today, they're all linked in the description. Pieces I trust, wear, and recommend. And if you're ready to keep sharpening your style, the next step's simple. Check out the video on screen. I'll see you there.